certainly a hard-fought game, a good win. We knew we were playing a really good football team in Troy, and you know, our guys showed a lot of resilience. We kept battling back. It was one of those games. It was just a back-and-forth battle the whole way. Again, I thought we certainly did some good things offensively. I thought special teams-wise, we made some critical plays, and just overall, it was a good team win, and we'll take it every day on Sunday.
What did you kind of learn about your team?
You know what? I knew they'd battle, Patrick. I even felt like last week. Everybody might think I'm crazy, but I really felt like with 6 minutes to go in the game, we got the ball back around the 40-yard line. I thought, uh-oh, here we roll. We're about to make this one fun. They're gonna battle. I think I knew that though. But just the great thing to see was the counter. You know, off the return drive. You know, in the third, fourth quarter, we always counter punched, and I felt like that was something in the Mississippi State game we didn't do early, so we got down a little bit. But we counter punched extremely well, and we just kept battling and kept fighting, and were able to come up with a good W.
The trick player, I guess the wide receiver, McLaurin's pass.
Right.
Just curious, was it a look they were giving you, or maybe didn't use it last week, decided to use it this week? Was it a situational thing?
Those plays were just plays every now and then you pull out of the hat. You know, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason.
I asked Neil about, I knew he played quarterback before, and I asked him last week even, like, have you ever asked Coach about maybe throwing the ball during a game? And he told me no. So have you guys been just practicing this for a while, and he was just holding out on me, or was this just sort of normal things?
Neil's capable of a lot of things. He's a good player. You know, he really is. He again, you know, he's a guy that can do that, and we've done that before, you know, with him. But he's a guy that certainly we know is capable in a lot of areas.
What was the call on Jordan? They called him, flagged him for.
You know, I think I'm not real sure, but it was a taunting penalty. I know that, but that certainly was a big penalty. I think we talked about it, and it's a good lesson learned. Whether it was, I mean, I wasn't around. I didn't actually through the hoopla and everything. I didn't actually see exactly what went on.
All the television showed was him standing in the back of the end zone, crossing his arms. I mean, that's 15 yards.
I didn't see. I didn't see. He kind of had a confused look on his face, but when we were talking, but I didn't know, you know. But it certainly, you know, it's good when you get out with a W. You can always use that as a teaching moment too. Make sure, because that led to a good counterpunch by Troy. We did something we usually don't do, and you know, bottom line, good to teach off of.
How do you feel your running game, especially the big package, when you come on the goal line at the end of the game?
Well, we really do, and we're running the ball well, and we're getting better every week. But that's what we got to do, and of course, this week's no exception. You know, we're playing an outstanding football team, but I said this last week and the week before. I just want to see us get better every week, and that's what we have to do to be successful. And I saw a lot of good things Saturday. I saw some things we got to correct Saturday. It certainly wasn't a perfect ball game by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a win, and it's good to teach off of those weeks. Certainly a lot more fun, at least.
You can go to
The first two drives, I think they got 9 yards, and then they looked like they went into a little bit of a hurry up. What was the difference there? Because, I mean, you guys have faced her.
Well, yeah, it's not like that. Yeah, I agree with you, Tim. We got to do. We're going to make sure we got to be a little bit better in our coverage areas. You know what I'm saying? I think, and give their quarterback credit too. I mean, you can't. I mean, he's a good player. We knew he was really good, and he proved it. I mean, he's a good player, and they had good receivers, and we knew that too. But again, there's something we're going to start working today and make sure, because we got the same players we had on the field for the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's in some new. You know, we didn't bring our A game in that area. We got to play better this week.
on the offensive line, just like any week, you're going to be dealing with injuries. How do you feel like y'all, through the first 3 weeks, have kind of plugged guys in and gone?
Yeah, we've and the good thing is we got a little bit more depth there, Patrick. So we got some guys we can put in, you know. So again, thought Khalid came in and did a good job. Of course, you look at guys like Bryce and Ty and Arvin, and those guys are doing well. And it's been a team effort up front. I'm really proud of those guys. They're battling hard. Drake had a good game, I think, Saturday, and there's guys that they all play hard, and we need that to continue to be successful.
Where do you think Jack is better this season from last year?
I think he is. He's really maturing, and I think he's running the offense better. He really is. And with a guy like Jack, I think and of course we need this to happen. I think you're just going to see him get better and better. And I said a long time ago, he kind of reminded me of Nick when he first got here, but he was a little bit younger. And that only comes with time. And I was only here with Nick toward the end. So I think he's a guy that's just maturing and getting better and better and better. And he's a student of the game. Jack eats and sleeps football. So hopefully he'll continue on his progression and he'll get better every game.
Since you've gotten here, have you had a wide receiver tandem as dynamic as Quez and Jalen, or is this?
Well, I don't think so, but I don't also think that it's more. Quez and Jalen had two great games, but I say this in all honesty, there's 5 or 6 guys out there that are dangerous guys. And we might have 7, so that's a good thing to have offensively. I don't think that you feel, if somebody wants to feel free to take them, that's fine. If somebody says, oh, we got to take that guy out of the game, I promise you we got plenty more that can go to the house. And all those guys have the athleticism, the speed times, and everything else to prove it to me. So, again, we got guys that we can spread the ball around, and there's guys that can go to the house from anywhere. So that's always a fun thing, and it makes you a better offense.
Obviously, you go from a really good quarterback to an exceptional quarterback.
Yeah.
What's the challenge? What's got to be the focus to get better?
Well, I think you hit it on the head, Patrick. This is a week we got to concentrate and make sure we've got to play great in all phases, offensively, defensively, and special teams. It's no secret we're playing an outstanding football team, a great football team, and an extremely well coached football team. So again, we're going to have to certainly be on our A+ game this week, and that starts today, making sure we're preparing and we're practicing and we're paying attention to details, and because there's no team that's going to have our respect more than Alabama.
Coach, could you talk about the fine line that exists of tackling during the week and still trying to stay healthy and still be repped up during the course of a season, during your practice week?
Well, you just have to, the bottom line is we don't really do any to the ground tackling, but it's you just got to make sure you practice hard, and you can't worry about those things. You really can't. It's football, and you just got to make sure you're preparing the best you can to play. So that's kind of our mindset,
At the depth at the middle linebacker spot after Rakeem, who do you see kind of filling in there if Rakeem is sidelined?
Well, we've got a lot of guys, but right now, like I said, Rakeem's a guy that we plan on him playing. You know what I'm saying? So, but our depth at linebacker are guys that are same depth. We got Swayze, we got all those guys. We got Santrell, Hayes, our depth, Zach, same group right there. So we're going to continue to just we play by all those guys play a lot of reps, so I think they all are deserving, so we'll put them all in the game.
What do you think of Perkins this week?
I thought he ran the ball hard. I really did. I thought he had a good game. Certainly a couple of runs were extremely powerful. And I think Perk is a guy too. He's just getting his first game or two under his belt.
Yeah. So
I think he's going to be a really good back for us. He's got a little combination of speed and power, so that's a good thing.
Do you like that kind of by committee thing at running back right now?
I kind of do. You got to have 3 in college football. If you don't have 3, you're pretty much rolling the dice, because those guys take shots, at running back. So we need to have 3 guys up and running always.
Players of the week.
Offensively, Jack. defensively, Hayes Maples. Special teams was, of course, that's a big secret, Jalen Adams.
Well, you didn't give it to him last time. when you were-
Well, I know, right? That's because he got every other award in the country for it, so I figured, you know, might as well give somebody else a shirt. I gave him a shirt too. I said, might as well, you know. I put all his, you know, so this week he's got it.
Why Maples on defense?
Because he just played really good. Hayes Maples is a football player, and he's a guy that certainly has looked very well in the games.
You made a statement earlier, fastest guy on the team, and you got Jalen DeMichael. Who is, in your opinion?
I'd have to get on the line and race, but I'd put about 5 of them up there. I'd be a liar if I said which one it is. And, you know, and I know when a guy makes a play in a game, you sit there and say, "Oh, he would put him on." You'd have to put him on line and let's just see who goes with it. You know, I mean that's because some guys are track guys, some guys are football. You know, but if you just want to get them on line and race them, I'd be a liar if I could tell you which one was the fastest one. I don't know. I know they're all fast though. And I'm all glad they got black and gold on, but I don't know which one would be the fastest.
Jalen is maybe what makes him a little different as he gets to his top speed faster. I mean, is that?
No, Jalen's a football player. That's what. But y'all are talking about something that I couldn't tell you the answer to. I really couldn't.
If you did try to name a guy, you would hear about it, right? From the other.
I probably would, but to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, there's some fast guys there, so I don't know which one would win. I really don't. It'd be interesting to see because I guarantee you another guy's gonna say, "Look, I'll go." So, but guess what? We ain't gonna race him either. I can promise you that. So that's one thing y'all ain't got to worry about. That ain't happening.
Oh, hamstring.
That's right.
And Cavallo is not in that class. Though.
No, Cole wouldn't be in the race. He wouldn't be there. But he played a heck of a game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That was a
Great
nice
catch.
Anything else for Coach? Coach, thank you.
All right, guys.